Hello, friends. Welcome to the Elliott Homestead. Today we're going to do something different. We're leaving the kitchen, we're leaving the farm, we're going to go on a little day date. Now, Stuart and I have been married for almost 15 years, 4 kids, a homeschool schedule, a home-based business. There's a lot going on, so dates look a little bit different than they used to. Before we jump into today's video, I would like to remind you that your support of our sponsors means so much to us, and I would like to thank AG1 for sponsoring today's video. AG1 is a foundational nutrition drink that I started taking a few months ago. I love the taste of it, really easy to take. If you're a little confused by the supplement world and not really sure how to go about it, AG1 is a great place to start. So this is my little AG1 container that I keep in my fridge. I have 8 to 12 ounces of water. I take it on an empty stomach. So between meals, 1 scoop of AG1 powder, shake it up, drink it down. Really simple. AG1 supports whole body health. It's got prebiotics, probiotics, enzymes, magnesium, B vitamins, herbs, zinc, minerals. It's full of good stuff for stress and mood balance and nutrient replenishment. We all have the same basic nutritional needs, and this covers them all. AG1 supports the brain, the gut, and the immune system. As you can see, it's obviously in a powdered form. It has 75 ingredients, all from whole food sources. So there you go. Click the link below, give this a try, start feeling better, and get that free year supply of vitamin D. In our 15 years together, life has changed many times. Gone are the days of tons of alone time and tons of romantic dates. Life now looks a little different. Not better, not worse, just different. Now a lot of our quality time consists of getting up in the morning, taking care of animals, homeschooling children, all the tasks that just sort of go along with daily life. And I think that's still pretty romantic.
It does give you a different perspective on those tasks as well. Instead of just being work tasks that you accomplish, it's time that we get to spend together. You can think of life, I think, in 3 different ways. You have the mountain experiences, maybe the valley experiences, but most of life happens on the plains, just the day in, day out, chores and tasks. And if you only wait for those peak moments to enjoy each other or to cultivate more of your relationship, you're not using most of your time, normal time, for that. So you got to find ways just in the everyday, ordinary times to enjoy each other, to find quality time.
And to show each other love. I feel very loved when you bring me a cup of coffee. But now, because of the pace of life and because of the work that we have in front of us, just with raising the children, running the farm, and running the business, that means a lot of our time is kind of just spent side by side, doing the tasks in front of us and enjoying these little pockets together that we can get. Sometimes we even kick the kids into the dining room so we can eat alone in the kitchen, just in quiet, in peace.
Because we're together pretty much all the time, it gives us a lot of opportunities to work together and to cultivate things together and to be working towards a common goal. And in very tangible ways, even like weeding a garden or putting up the harvest like tomato passata. And I think that is not something that a lot of people have the same kind of opportunity to do. So it's a reminder to value that as well, even though it's hard work.
And then when opportunities come, we take them. In this case, we've been putting up hay all summer, and we're kind of on the last home stretch of bringing the bales out of the field from a neighbor's field into the barn for storage. So impromptu day date to go get hay together. And I think it's the perfect analogy for just life right now, which is there's a task and there's labor, right? This isn't just easy enjoyment of each other or of life. There's work to be done, good work to be done, and we get to do it together. And with Birdie. They say often that marriages tend to either grow stronger or fall apart when it comes to moving cattle or moving hay because they're both sort of stressful operations. But in this case, I think it's really a showcase of companionship where it takes both of us to get the job done. We have different roles. We go about it in slightly different ways. But to me, this is one of those moments that we spend laboring and just sort of laughing and singing and making jokes and just kind of enjoying each other, because otherwise it's just labor. And I think there is this training that you almost have to do with your mind of saying, yes, this is work, but it's good work, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it with you.
I like the hay as an analogy because it's not glamorous and it is a lot of work. It's a lot of hard labor. And the things that matter most in life tend to be that way. Of course, there are the nice moments of those, like seeing a stacked up hay in the barn as a nice moment. But the hard work and the toil and the messiness of it, that's the majority of that work. And I think all the things that are most important, the things that we value, really have that element to them. They're just hard work, and you gotta be willing to do hard things because the result is something you value. Marriage relationships are similar in that way. You gotta put the toil in, the work in order to enjoy the final product, what you've built.
There are plenty of people who do what we do, but do it alone. And I feel very grateful that we get to do it together.
It's something that's easy to take for granted, knowing you have someone that is supportive, knowing that you have someone you can look to for encouragement, that you can look to for companionship. You forget that not everybody gets to experience things that way. So it's a reminder, I think, to be grateful.